Meeting time! Meeting time! 14! Wait, is this 14 or 15? Wait, what was yesterday? Yesterday was 14. Today's 15. Today's 15. Today is fucking 15. My eyes are kind of sore today. I don't know why. I don't know why my eyes... I need to get glasses, dude. I've been meaning to get glasses while I'm down here. I was gonna say, fuck it, dude. Get glasses. I have 20/15 vision in one eye, and then I have like 20/70 in the other. It's like basically being blind. See, when I was a kid, I favored one eye over the other, and I just stuck with that my whole life. Now I fucked myself. You know, they tried to make me wear an eye patch when I was a kid. Tried to make me wear a fucking eye patch so I could force myself to start using my other eye better. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I only need LASIK in one eye. I already have 20/15.
What's going on, Sheriff Pred?
Hey, how you doing, my man?
We got a guy wanting a bench trial down there. Yeah, that's why he was. I'm gonna ask Pred if it's okay if I leave. He's gonna be mad. He's gonna be disappointed. He's gonna be fucking disappointed in you. I gotta tell him though. I gotta tell him.
Oh, what do you got to tell me?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
You guys better get used to seeing this. All right, this is just get used to this. All right, you're gonna be seeing this a lot in the future.
All right, Fred.
What's going on?
Potential sheriff, sir.
Before the meeting.
I gotta go back to that fucking bench trial. I might miss this meeting.
You got to go back to the bench trial.
Yeah, I might miss this meeting.
We understand completely. If you got to go
Oh,
to
I
if you
shouldn't
got to
be.
go to a bench trial, go to a bench trial then. All right, Kareem.
All right. Just know that I wanted to be here. Okay.
I always know you do. All right. Have a good
All
one,
right.
pal.
All right.
I just like to state for the record, future Sheriff Pred, I was the first one here for the meeting.
Perfect. That's what I
Can
like to hear,
confirm.
Casanova. That's what I
Yeah.
like to hear.
I think these meetings are very productive.
Just gotta get my hat off. You know, no hats inside.
Oh yeah, hat. Sorry, I'll set it
Glasses
down
aren't
here on the
necessary.
table.
Mustache stays.
Glasses are staying for me, sir. With due respect.
Perfect. They're
I
prescription.
don't take these off for no one.
All right, don't take your glass off. You don't have to.
I mean, I literally had Speedy try to contest my fucking glasses in bench trial the other day.
Okay, perfect.
Well, why?
Saying I didn't
Thanks for
see
the
him drop
500 bits
something.
there, Brenda.
Oh, motherfucker.
Appreciate that. Sammy,
He
safety,
didn't realize
thanks for the
these are
11
fucking
months.
safety glasses
Drops
with
the base,
smoke
thank you so
lenses.
much for the 4 months.
Fuck. Hey, I can't come to your meeting. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Hey, it's fine. Go to your bench trial. It's fine, Frank.
Also, make sure it's known to people that if you see people stealing cop cars, you just fucking gun them down. Because I just retrieved my cop car after someone stole it from the bench trial, and it was completely broken.
Yeah, don't park them at the city hall. You gotta be creative and find a good
Well-
parking spot around the block.
Yeah, there's
Here's the
not
thing.
many
Let's
around
be
here.
honest. If people are
Oh,
going to
there
go
is.
around fucking up cop cars, we're going to start suing them. It's that simple.
Oh yeah.
Let that be a new warning. If people start... Here's the thing we got to start documenting moving forward. If someone steals a cop car, document the information, get everything, take them to court. The DA, I'm sure, will represent that.
I just gotta say it. I love that I'm the only fucking actual officer in here.
Okay, I'm an officer too. You know, I'm just getting everybody
Yeah,
used to
yeah,
seeing
but
what
I
they're...
mean-
You
I
guys are going to be
mean,
seeing
I'm
this a
talking
lot in the
about not
future.
leaving.
All right, this is going to be what you're going to be seeing every day. Get used to it. Burn it into your brain. All right? When I become sheriff, I want you guys just to be used to it already. That's why I'm wearing the uniform in advance. We got to get past all that bullshit formality. All right? You guys just better get used to it. Okay? Because I can tell you one thing. You're not going to see Sleepy Hall wearing this shit. All right? Not going to be happening. Get used to it now. It's how the world works. It's tough.
You know what, Pratt? I don't think I even need to get used to it. You're just born into it.
That's what I like to hear, my man. +1.
Hey, thank you very much.
Yo, that guy Bill Nye,
Yes,
thanks for the
sir.
brand new tier 1.
Yeah, you better pray he doesn't get sheriff.
You can pray, but God won't help you. You see, God likes winners. God's a fan of winners. And I am a winner. Everyone else at that debate was a loser. Was a fucking loser. You hear me?
He is talking facts.
Loud and clear.
There was one clear winner of that debate. You're looking at him.
Yeah, I don't see Richard anywhere. I don't know.
Trooper, how you doing? Fantastic job yesterday.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate that.
Hey, no problem, Trooper. No problem. How you doing, Pinzone?
Doing all right.
Pinzone, you've been actually coming through for these meetings with some information lately. You got anything you're going to need to bring up today?
Yeah, probably that huge GSF shootout we had yesterday.
Okay,
Whoa.
fantastic. Fantastic.
Gangs.
We can't wait to hear about that. All right, so, looks like, I guess we have a lot of officers off at the bench trial. All right, or a lot of late officers. I'm disappointed in turnout, but don't worry. As your future sheriff, you'll never get strucken, strunk. You'll never get strunk for not coming to meetings.
Stricken?
All right. But what you will do is it will affect your peer evaluation skills because moving forward, there will be, teamwork, which will be a thing moving forward. And you clearly aren't a member of the fucking
sheriff's
team
office, right?
if you don't come to meetings. It's just that simple. Teamwork is the fundamental strongest thing that we have. We are a
For the
unit.
sheriff's office, right? Not us.
No. Everybody.
Oh,
Hey, how you
oh,
doing,
Robo,
Widewood?
Cough drop.
Can you hear
Robo
me,
Wood.
Triple Sir?
yes, ma'am. Can hear you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Robo Wood, fix
God.
your shit.
Underwood.
Optimus Prime.
Robowood,
Let's roll
please.
out.
All right, guys. We're not going to skip roll call. Let's get into the roll call.
Wait, we gotta wait for everyone. This is like no one.
I think
Like
there's a bench
500.
trial. There's a bench
there's a
trial.
bench trial,
So
but-
Yeah,
Not
not
Kareem
everyone's going
said
to come.
Kareem actually said he's glad he's skipping the meeting, is what he said when he was
That
leaving the room.
son
I
of a
heard that.
bitch.
Yeah, frankly, I was disgusted. But I told him that the meeting is way more important than he dumb fuck bench trial. But that's
Bingo.
what he said.
Bingo.
Am I good?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Perfect.
All right, we're going to move into roll call. 414. Pretty sure we don't have 414. We're going to need to get him taken off at dispatch. 401 bench trial. 205.
Hello. Sorry, I was eating a.
It's all good.
Don't worry about.
Nothing to be sorry for there, Trooper. 412.
Here.
Copy. 410. That's me. 260.
Here.
305 is going to be at the bench trial as well. 413.
She's currently on the train.
On the train. Gotcha. 405.
Yep.
355. 355!
Late.
She's going to be the first one I review. She's going to be the first one that I demote.
BCSO and everything.
437.
It's your department, Fred.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, guys. All right. Fantastic. Now, you're probably saying, Kyle, you're not the sheriff yet. Well, don't worry. You're right. I am not the sheriff, keyword yet. But it is coming. So you motherfuckers out there better get used to seeing the stars, these fucking things on my sleeves, the outfit. You better get fucking used to it quick. And if you want to challenge me,
Dispatch against it, vote.
if you want to challenge my leadership in the future, step up. Step the
I have
fuck
a
up.
challenge. I have a
challenge as
question.
well.
Sorry, not a challenge. A question.
Okay, what's
I have a
going
question.
on,
I
Trooper?
would if it wasn't BCSO.
Oh,
You need the podium, Trooper. You need the podium. Etiquette.
yes, yeah. I don't want to fuck up the etiquette here.
Gotcha,
All right,
gotcha.
Pred, can you tell us why you're wearing stars as well as sergeant stripes?
I like the stripes a lot. I'm gonna it really, you know what? I think it looks good.
Okay.
I think,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. I think it just looks
That's
great.
That's all I
It's a
got.
nice little. Listen, I want you guys to know.
It's Reformation. It's a new style.
It is.
Where's the voting for sheriff happening?
All right.
It's
Voting's
done.
closed.
Question-
Voting's closed.
I
Sorry,
got a question for
Ranger
Pred.
Pinzone's gonna bring. All right, questions. Ask away.
All right. Well, Pred, I voted for you, okay? But I got one request as a voter. If you get sheriff, can you please put on a cowboy hat so you actually look like a sheriff?
Well, here's the
Please,
thing.
No.
I do have a cowboy hat. There
You have
will
the
a hat.
mustache, but you
Listen,
don't
a
have no
hat.
hat.
I don't believe in wearing my hat indoors. It's that simple. I do not wear my hat indoors or my glasses. That's
Do
not
you
a knock
have a
on.
cowboy hat.
Motherfucker, of course I do.
Oh
Okay.
no.
It's good. I like it. Okay.
All right.
I voted for the right person.
Fantastic. Any more questions for your future sheriff? Yes, the debate went. The debate was. The competition just got stopped. You know, the only competition there was Randy. I agree with Pred Wrangler. I agree with Pred Butt Wrangler. All right. And he's going to be my undersheriff. Oh, look who decides to fucking show up. Welcome.
Oh,
Nice to see ya.
Fred, what? Nice to see you too.
Nice to see you. All right, nice to see. Oh, you're late, by the way.
Huh. Wow, nice one.
Wow, nice one. You better look here, motherfucker. All right, I'm gonna be your boss soon, so I'll give you one chance.
Not gonna be
I'm
the sheriff,
gonna
Fred.
be
You
your
are
fucking
not
boss
gonna
soon.
Be the sheriff.
All right, then I'll give you an opportunity now. Okay, then. When I do become sheriff, feel free to transfer to LSPD. It's that simple.
You know what, Fred? If you do get sheriff, I will transfer to LSPD.
That's fine. That's
If you
fine,
get
because I want
sheriff,
people.
then can we make a full split on the BCSO and the LSPD so you can stay up north and have no jurisdiction over.
Hey,
Yes, please.
This is okay. Give the man, if he does get elected into position, give the man a chance to at least fuck up before we judge him, okay?
Exactly,
Good God.
Widewood.
But he's
I know
always
he's gonna
fucking
fuck
up.
What? Name one thing
Yeah,
I
but
fucked
he's
up
not
on.
fucking up as a sheriff.
You
Yeah.
call you.
What have I fucked
You
up
called
on?
me a
Here, no,
whore
no,
the
what?
other
Come up to
day.
the
It
stand.
wasn't even like
Oh,
a
No,
week
here.
ago, Fred.
Come on,
Don't
come on,
microwave.
Sleepy Hall supporter. Come up to the
Okay,
fucking stand.
All right. Listen to me, everybody.
What have I fucked up
I
on?
was with my cadet the other day, right?
Okay.
Okay. And then Pred just gets in, right? And gets in our MRPD is like, oh, are we at the MRPD or a whorehouse?
Oh boy.
That's I
Yep.
That doesn't sound like a mistake to me.
And half for that.
That does not sound like a mistake to me. What? So what have I fucked up on?
See?
Listen, was this
You know
before
what,
or
Pred?
after the sheriff?
Oh my
Just
God,
keep
where's
talking. You know,
Martel?
you're doing it. You're doing it
Exactly,
because
you have
nothing.
nothing. You have no
Christ, no.
fucking
You know
ammo.
what? Just-
None. All right. Now be aware. Are you guys aware that Sleepy Hall has only made 4 arrests in the last 45 days? We hear it's all about this fucking investigative work that she's doing. Funny, she's never been to court one time with one of her perps. So what the fuck is she accomplishing? Know who you vote for.
She was there. Brad, can I ask you a question? Without having to go to the podium.
No,
Fine.
that is
Get
against
up here.
etiquette,
Get
Nancy.
up here.
Hell no.
Get that skinny ass up to the podium.
I just wanted to ask a question
Nancy
about your.
Yeah, Nancy's
Yes.
at the podium. Enzo.
I just wanted to ask a question about your undersheriff, Fred. Well, okay, Jenny had 4 arrests, but how many court cases has your undersheriff won?
That's a
just
question
wanna know.
I don't know the answer to. I mean, it's
Oh,
real
by the
easy
way-
to
Know the
win
answer,
court
Nancy?
cases. It's real easy to win court cases when you don't have any, though, in Hall's defense.
Another
Finn
thing
Hollow?
is,
She was
I'm
there.
going to be taking people's plates at the booth later today. So if you could stop your car and just give me your plate, so I know who has which vehicle, I would appreciate it.
Fantastic. That's something we're all on board of. Ranger Pinzone. Welcome, Pond. Where's Ranger Pinzone at?
Pinzone
He
had
went to take a shower.
take a
Okay,
shower.
I understand that Pinzone has some things he wants to bring up. Now, before we move forward, does anybody have anything that they would like to bring up? Anything at all that they feel like that they should disclose to the PD moving forward? Any information about anything? Okay, I can tell you're Sleepy Hall supporters because you obviously don't have shit done to bring the fuck up. All right?
I have a
What
question.
have you done over the run
What's
for
that?
sheriff?
What's that, Trooper Snow? Shut your fucking mouth, Widewood.
Wait. Underwood's got a question. You go ahead, Widewood. I apologize.
Underwood podium. Let's get you up here, motherfucker.
I've already asked the question.
Get the fuck
I don't need to
up
go
to the
I don't need
podium.
to go to the
You
podium.
get your
podium.
fucking ass
Answer
up
the
here.
question.
Get the fuck up.
Yeah, I
hear the
didn't hear the
question if you're not
question.
at the
You need a microphone. I didn't hear it.
Thank you, Nancy.
Yeah.
Question was, other than running for sheriff, what have you done?
What have I done? What are you asking me? What have I done in terms
Other than
of
try
what?
and sell stolen microwaves.
That's
saying
a allegation. That's an allegation. So what do you mean?
It's not an allegation.
Do you
though.
mean accomplishments? Do you mean that my 300 plus arrest records, my never losing in
300?
court? Yeah, 300 plus. You can go ahead and count them up. My multiple investigation involvement, my proper delegation of police work towards the appropriate parties, departments, I guess in this case, or the fact that I was the only one that had enough balls to challenge the PD itself when it came to its own corruption. What the fuck did you do, motherfucker? Sit the fuck down.
Oh damn.
All right, okay.
Next.
Kyle's like a dominatrix.
Oh my god.
I've done a lot. And if you guys want to pretend that I fucking haven't, then you can. Because anything for you to have this fairy tale sheriff that you guys think you want. I hate to tell you. It's going to be a fucking nightmare if that's your idea of a fairy tale happy ending. Because I will win. Now then, we have any more information that needs to be brought up, perhaps from DOC, dispatch. Maybe a cadet would like to come up here and talk about something. Maybe has questions for officers in the room. Would love to get some opinions. Anything from anybody. Don't be shy.
The DOC has nothing at this time.
Okay, gotcha. What about you, Nancy? Got any
Get up there.
any more information?
Any more information? I
Get
don't
up
know,
there.
Fred. Oh god damn it. God, do I have to get up there?
Yes.
Get the fuck up
Gotta
here.
get Nancy.
You better think of
Fuck.
something. You're going next.
Oh my god.
I would like to I would like to have a voting to rename the captain's office as the fuck office.
All right,
the fuck?
guys. So here's what we got to do. All right. All in favor
second
of
the
changing
motion.
the name of the captain's office to the fuck shack? Raise your hands.
Wait, before we vote, can we hear a reason why?
Oh, yeah, let's get into that.
During the sheriff interviews, I realized that not me and Willie were the people that were fucking there constantly, but a lot of the applicants have fucked on that couch. So I do believe that the fuck office is the appropriate name for the captain's office.
Would you be
I have a
opening? Would you
suggestion
be
for a
opening the
name.
name of Fuck Shack? Oh, let's hear Trooper Snow's name. What's your recommendation, sir?
Fuck bunker.
Okay,
Ooh.
the fuck
Oh.
bunker. I like that a lot. Well, how do you feel, Nancy? Would you be open to a name change?
From the evidence.
Yes,
Just saying.
I
fuck-
am
the
open
fuck
to a name
bunker.
change. The fuck bunker.
All right,
Come to the podium.
everybody. 1 second there, janitor. We're having a vote. Everybody in favor of changing the name of the captain's office to the fuck bunker, raise your hands.
Can I go to the
Everybody in
podium,
favor of the fuck bunker. Fantastic. All right. It's in.
100%.
This is High Command will be made aware of this, that the captain's office has now been renamed the fuck bunker. All right, perfect. All right, Nancy, you may be seated. Janitor, Mr. Brown, let's get up here. Come on
going
down.
on? I just want to say I just came on duty. This is honestly, this is the first time I'm hearing about a fuck bunker. I'm just saying for future purposes, it'll be good to know if you guys are, felicitating any bodily fluids. Excuse me?
What are you interrupting? If you got something to say, Pon, get the fuck up here.
Excuse me?
I'll hold. I'm sorry.
All right,
I was
continue.
saying, if there's any excretions of bodily fluids in this building, please let the janitors know, guys. I didn't even know there was a fuck bunker. who knows what many stains could be underneath those cushions. You know, I get down in deep, but I
Yeah,
didn't know I
start
had to
cleaning.
get down in deep.
Just
in that room.
start cleaning.
Okay,
Start
all
cleaning.
right, Brown, listen to me. Evidence room,
Yeah.
locker room, showers, and the captain's office, you know, and the break room
The
upstairs.
fuck bunker, as it's been renamed.
Yeah, sorry, the fuck bunker. Sorry.
And the fuck bunker.
I mean,
okay.
keep your eyes on those ones, okay?
There are no other locations I should be finding any, sneaky bodily fluids, just leaking anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Call number 2 in the
Oh,
bathroom.
one at a time, guys. One at a time.
Keep an eye on the dispatch room. Speaking from experience, I know we get real bored.
Okay.
Yes,
boy.
I was gonna
Okay.
say the dispatch room. Dispatch room. It only has one door, so you know.
Jesus. Okay, guys. All right. Please, I want a reminder. All right. Please, when you guys are doing your cream pies, you guys are, intaking your cream pies. Please keep it in the dining room. All right, the break room.
Just make sure that when you're fucking, she's upside down. That secures that there will be no leakage. Then you're gonna ask her to Kegel it and hold it. It'll be like a reverse kind of what's that shit called where they evacuate your asshole? What's that
An
thing
enema.
called? It'll be like a vaginal enema. So basically, you just maybe add a little bit of hot water to that, have her Kegel it, and then she can go to the bathroom. Or if you're a bottom, you can Kegel your own asshole.
I wasn't talking about assholes. I was talking about whipped cream on apple pies, but whatever floats your boat. All right. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Ranger Pin Zone, step forward. I know you have some information for us you want to bring up. I gotta pee again. Fuck.
All right. So recently, there seems to be a lot of gang members with Class 2 firearms. I just like to say some simple reminders. I know, listen, we have not been training that much in shootouts as they have not been happening often. No, this shootout was not from a bank robbery that led from a car to 2 bikes to a tunnel, okay? Or 2 Dominators. I know that we've had experience with, shootouts here and there, but this one was pretty serious. It seems like there was a gang war against a bunch of hillbillies and GSF. We attempted to intervene, and then it ended up with GSF holding up on top of Leroy's Electrical with M70s, which, in case you guys don't know, that's AK-47s. And I would just like to say a reminder that please, there's gunshots in an area. Don't just come driving straight in. Try to observe. Divine literally almost died because he drove straight into the gunfire, and so did Bass. Just make sure we're surrounding the area. Make sure all exits are covered, and we try to get a crossfire and pin these assholes down. Also, please, if it's a Class 1 or a Class 2
Bills fan,
firearm,
thanks for
to
the
know
3 months.
difference, remember, pistols go poom, AKs go.
Can you way do AKs go again?
Sorry.
Boom, boom, boom.
Skratata.
Yeah.
I thought it was
just,
gratata. Gratata.
Gratata.
So make sure you guys are watching your crossfire and surrounding the area, and not just pushing in like it's a goddamn bomb defusal in Valorant. Okay, no need to rush the site. We have time. There's no bomb. Just relax. Wait till your team is there until people can.
Do
coordinate a
not
push.
go into any shootouts alone. All right.
Yes, please.
It's
We've had so
weird.
many-
It's almost
Yes.
like we were trained to contain the scene and then push in together. How strange
Bingo,
that anyone
exactly.
would
But
go
some
outside
people-
of training. Weird.
But listen, some people have opted in to phase, so it happens. Everyone wants to go in and get all the kills and stack up their records. Listen, it happens. No need a stat pad.
Listen, when I become sheriff, if you do that kind of shit, you are going to be facing some repercussions. It may not be a suspension, but it will be a scolding.
Yep, and besides,
If you
almost
continue
died.
doing dumb shit like that when I become a sheriff, you will be punished for it. I know that there's a lot of things that, there's a lot of things that deserve punishment. I believe that's the biggest one. If you are knowingly endangering your life and in turn endangering your colleagues, co-workers, other officers' lives, that's a big fucking deal, and you will be reprimanded for that shit.
Yes,
Good.
and this also doesn't lead into shootouts. This leads into any situation where you're in an 80 and you know the person is armed and dangerous. please keep your distance. I don't care if you're double clutching, curb boosting, brake boosting to stay ahead. These people could easily just turn around, pop a Yui, and pop you in the head. It's happened to me, and I learned my lesson. Also, please don't be going into banks by yourself. Wait till another officer is there. Remember, 2 is better than 1. It's just common shootout practice.
At least know that other officers are en route. At least be aware.
Yeah.
As long as other officers are routed, you can be on scene. But if no one else is coming, don't go. Just maintain visual contact.
Yeah,
of the
it's
bank.
better. It's better to just let them get away than you get shot. And then, I don't know if we have health insurance, which I'm pretty sure we don't. So just be careful.
Healthcare's free, bro.
Oh, well, I pay $100 every time I get helped back up to my feet, so it's not completely free. But anyways, just simple reminders like that. I know we don't get into shootouts, but
Pin
just
zone's
remember,
gotten really good
use
all
your
of a sudden.
brain, try not to die, don't try to stat pad, and yeah. And also, be on the lookout for people in motorcycles with Uzis. They will run up to you. I had a Jean Paul with a gnome behind them in a motorbike today in the courthouse. I was minding my own business, trying to get my license plate for the CVPI chain. I didn't hear a single thing besides a motorbike roll up, and then all of a sudden, Uzi bullets were sprayed at me.
Gangster Rover, thanks for the brand new
Just,
tier 1.
out of nowhere. And I was able to luckily call in for 78s and then gun the main shooter down with the gnome running away. So
Can you
just,
reenact the maneuver you pulled to dodge those bullets?
With gunshot sounds for
as
the most
well as
immersion.
The Uzi sound, please, so we can have it.
So basically, what I had done is I went into my phone and I started a Warframe download. Okay, as I heard the shot, and then so my brain was very slow, but still, able to work. I then jumped, and then I stumbled to fake my own death, as if he thought I had died, was gonna fall on the ground. And then as I fell, I picked myself back up, and I, turned around, and it was like bang, bang, bang. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I just
Good police
started
work,
down-
Pin Zone. Good police
fucking
work.
shit.
Ooh, so proud.
You said there was
Yeah.
Uzis in zone.
Yeah, it wasn't.
How did those
Scooz.
sound?
It sounded like nothing because the guy didn't say anything. So I would have never. Listen, I couldn't hear the guy nor the Uzi. So just be careful. These guns will say nothing. Neither will the people.
The guns don't say anything? What the
Yep.
fuck?
Yep. The
Jesus.
bullets were as quiet as the guy who shot him. And then also, when you're dealing with a suspect, make sure to check the ground, as they will attempt to always drop the gun as they are dying as a last ditch effort. It fucked me over with the DA because I didn't get a picture of him because I thought he had the gun on him, but he somehow managed to crawl it out of his pant pocket and throw it on the ground. So please be careful with that. If people are down, they are still moving. No, you cannot double tap them. I did that before. It's really bad.
Don't double tap.
But don't double tap. If they're still moving, still breathing, just make sure they don't do any pocket checks and throw their weapons on the ground, okay? But yeah, just be careful. Don't be a dumbass. Class 2s are around, and there's fucking lunatics who won't say a word. We're dealing with mutes with firearms, so be careful, okay?
I thought rule number 2 was always double tap.
Yeah.
No,
you can't. You can't.
Do
double
not
tap.
be double
Fuck.
tapping. You're an officer, not a fucking executioner.
What if
Yep.
I shout they were reaching as I double tap?
Well, listen. If someone reaches,
I'll allow
please
it.
feel free to shoot them.
I'll allow it.
What's the rules? Okay.
Did you have a question, Nancy?
Oh yeah, what does double tap mean?
It means when you
It's
shoot
one of the
someone.
first rules of Zombieland, actually.
It's number
Yeah,
2.
so-
Number 2.
Number 2,
When
that's
someone's-
it.
Number
Yeah.
1's cardio.
Yeah, so when someone's on the ground saying ARs for this, you more or less would send in one more AR bullet to their brain, silencing them
Oh.
and putting them out of their
really
misery.
silence them?
I don't think double tap is a
sometime.
bad idea.
No, it's against our SOPs and it's cruel and unusual.
Now, I think
punishment,
SOPs
guess.
are for pussies, but this is actually one I agree with. If someone is on the ground and incapacitated, they're already, they're not 100% a threat when they're on the ground. Don't shoot them. All right?
Yeah, even if they reach for their pockets like this to throw away their gun, just don't shoot them. Just kind of stare at them as they, use the last.
Do
of their
yourself a
ammo.
favor. Use that time to get into proper cover. That's my recommendation. If you're not already in cover, get into cover and then, you know, dictate with your eyes if there's more threats present.
Yeah. Also, if there's not many officers, sometimes it's better to not chase someone alone while the other officers are dealing with the 95. People do tend to come back. So just be careful of that as well. It seems like the criminals are getting more aggressive and are willing to kill a cop, bro. So be careful with that.
Make sure if they
me
shoot
add
a cop,
something.
you give them a lengthy investigation, a lengthy interrogation.
Yeah. Also, reminder from the DA. Remember to put the tags "officer involved shooting," and always, no matter if they pled guilty or not, at least notate somewhere that they had a class 2. The DAs actually, I had to speak to them after the Jean Paul shooting because they're trying to mark people down for class 2s for potential.
That is
raids.
actually
so you
something.
actually need to do it.
That is very good that you brought up the officer involved shooting shit.
Yeah, you need to always tag it.
Tag
and
that
if
shit.
they have a class 2, notate it because the DA is actually kicking ass and they are making sure that everyone is, you know, getting their doors kicked in. Yeah,
All right,
that's
perfect.
pretty much it. Please, if you're gonna shoot someone, make sure to download Warframe. Thank you.
Everybody, hats off to you, Pinzone. You've been, you always bring forth a good amount of knowledge, information every meeting. I appreciate you, and I think you're a very good officer, Ranger, very good member of this police department. I used to think you were a real dipshit, and sometimes I was like, man, good thing this guy's around because I look really good by comparison. But now, you're all right. You're good. You're a good guy. I like the turnaround. Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
We have any more information that needs to be
Ranger.
brought forward today before we end our 15th annual Celestial meeting? I've heard that
I just have
Mercury's in retro.
something-
Come up to the.
God
Come
damn
on up.
it.
Come on up.
Podium.
Oh,
Podium.
goddammit, I just wanna, just a small reminder, guys, especially since we've been having a lot of leakers and shootouts and all of that, all right? If we have people in custody, right, don't just leave whoever officers have a 95, and fuck all and go 10-8, all
Yeah.
right? Stay back, all right? Try to secure the scene, help, all right? I understand that you're scared of processing someone and doing paperwork, but please at least help the people and don't leave them alone, especially when there's people like cars driving around and they might shoot your officer or get someone as a hostage, all right? So just
Yeah.
think about that, okay? Thanks.
You can always pen your reports and write them later, especially if they're lengthy. I don't believe you have to expedite the process along. I do it all the time. Kyle pending pred. It's going to soon be
We
Kyle
know.
Sheriff pending pred. Sheriff Kyle
Oh,
pending pred.
by the way, if you guys want to see the M70s, the Uzis, and the Tech 9s, the report number is. Hold on, just so you guys know
Wait,
for
Fred,
reference
are
what you're
you-
dealing with is 6391. And you should see that it has all the tags, casings, everything. And you can see all the statements from officers on how that scene went down. It's a really amazing report, honestly.
Sweet.
So I would take a look at that. Also, oh shit, I got one more thing.
Oh, yeah. Bring it forward,
Oh,
Pinzone.
sorry. All right. Also, this happened with the poaching charge, but please, if you're involved in the situation and you get mentioned, make sure to put a statement because you will get fucked if you don't, and fucked if you don't harder, more or less. Please put your
What?
statement in. Yes, because that happened with the poaching charge. If you're not wanting to show up for a bench trial, yada, 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 at least a written statement would be greatly appreciated.
Snow, this is the same thing that happened with our assault and battery case that the district attorney
Yeah.
dropped on Mia Joy. Because I just left it pending, I didn't have anything to even add to the fucking report because you and Copper added the witness testimony and what you saw at the previous scene. All right, and what you
Yeah.
guys saw at the current scene. The DA felt the need to drop it because they didn't have my perspective, and I informed her that
Yeah, exactly.
I was only
did
a
they
party
just
to it.
fucking- Why don't they just fucking ask you? Why don't they be
Well,
like, hey,
because
Fred,
that's
can we
too
get your
much work.
perspective? Oh
That
my
is
god.
too much work.
They
Snow.
did ask that, and I said it's not necessary. So,
So, okay, so they had all the information that Copper and I had there.
bingo.
And they just threw it out?
They just dropped they just dropped the A and B on Mia Joy and let her walk. Refunded her money too.
I mean, for
Yep,
perspective,
you're gonna
that's
need a
very
statement.
similar to what,
What
happened on the
the
poaching
fuck?
case.
Yes,
Hey guys,
you need to
just
put a
one thing
statement.
about no,
Podium.
listen to this. If you have I'm in the podium, okay? if you have no evidence whatsoever, you should also put it there, apparently. So imagine you check a trunk and there's nothing on the trunk, right? You
still need a
should put
picture
it
of it, yeah.
in your report. If you
No.
It's not.
No,
it's
you
not
do. You
necessary
have
though.
to.
It's not
No,
necessary.
but I
the point is I'm not doing it.
Listen to me. I lost a court case because I told them there was nothing on a trunk because apparently
judge
our
was
lack
that?
of evidence. It was a poaching charge that apparently you guys
No,
already talked about it.
Which judge? Okay, so I just avoid bench trials with her and Coyote then. That's 2 judges.
Okay, so here's what happened, right? There was a lot of buts because we didn't mention what we didn't found. No, we searched for the things, right? There was no evidence or anything that would be related to our case, right? So we didn't put it on the report or had a picture of an empty truck as evidence, right? And yeah, apparently that's the thing. So
every little thing matters when it comes
Yeah.
to Antigone and all these judges and stuff.
yeah.
No,
But
not
how-
all these.
so
no,
here's-
it's not all the judges.
I
It's
have a
just,
question
it's just
here.
A couple of them.
What does an empty trunk prove for a case? I don't understand. How is
Exactly,
that?
It's completely irrelevant.
It's
That
irrelevant to the
was
case.
Our same question.
Do they
Don't
want me to
worry.
take
That's
a
why we
picture
didn't
of
put
the
it, like,
grass
fuck's
and
sake.
say, hey, it looks like this was freshly fucking cut? The blood was on this freshly cut fucking
Weather
grass.
patterns. The weather was looking cloudy with a chance of rain.
Bingo. We'll bring our telescope. We'll start
Southwesterly
watching.
wind.
I heard that there's going to be a comet passing soon. We got to make sure if we're on scene and a comet's passing that we take pictures.
Planets are
Heaven's
aligning.
Gate.
Don't forget that. Yeah.
Mercury's in
Exactly.
retrograde.
Well,
Hear that a lot.
The reason why the judge wanted that was because there was supposed to be some proof of transport, and if the trunk was empty, somehow that would have meant that he could have transported the pelt and sold it.
An empty trunk.
Okay, I'll just debug. Did the car have a trunk? Do cars have trunks? The answer is yes. So
Yes.
it's possible that it was transported. Why the
It's
fuck
a
do we need a
given.
picture of a trunk to prove that? That's ridiculous.
Listen.
I don't
think we're
understand the
just
logic.
messenger.
I really don't understand the logic here, if I'm being honest. I'm not trying to talk down about any judge, okay? But I do not understand the logic if the trunk is documented as empty. If there's something in it, sure, picture. But if it's fucking empty and you're presenting that the trunk was empty, doesn't that just only further their own the defendant's own case with an empty trunk? Why does it need to be
God knows at
documented?
this point, Brett.
But it
I
doesn't
guess-
make
is
any
there,
sense.
Is there more to this, or is that literally everything? Is there more
That's
to it?
literally everything. So I said it here before that literally it's the smallest things that matter for these judges, or that judge, I guess. Listen, I'm a gambling man, and bench trials are one hell of a gamble. So
I'm not going to be
It
doing bench
is.
trials.
I'm going to
it
be
is
honest
one
with
hell
you.
of a gamble.
I'm not too certain about the current bench trial that's going on. The things that I was hearing, it looks like Mr. John Paul's probably going to walk from what I was hearing in that courtroom.
He has just been sent in for contempt of court.
Yeah, that's it.
Only contempt?
Only contempt 10 months.
What?
Yeah. You see,
Wait, 10
if you love the
months?
casino but don't want to waste your money, just go to a
So,
bench trial.
hold up. So what? But why? Do we know why?
Outfit.
He's wearing the same outfit. Yeah. Which judge was it?
With him.
Hold on, we could probably.
All right,
don't
here's
know
something
much
that
more,
I'm going to
only that
clarify
Dante just
something.
called
I
it
want to
an
clarify something because I do think that it is pertinent. Okay. You do see somebody on scene. They're wearing a mask. They're wearing the same clothes. You have a visual contact breach. They get away. They're UTL from the chase. And if they come back with no mask, that is not going to be a good time for you to fight in court. All right. I hate to tell you, I hate to break this one to you guys, but that is not going to go well for you in court. So if you do not have a picture of the person that you can comparison it to, then you're probably fucking yourself because you have no circumstantial evidence that is actually in existence.
They told us they were going to shoot the hostages.
I was there when that happened. That was a scene where Spartan was taking the pictures. But just remember, circumstantial evidence is always going to be a benefactor towards, benefit towards anything like that in the future. And it still might not, it still might be cause of investigation and may not be directly cause of an arrest. Like, it might be cause for detainment. I'd like to get Trooper Snow's opinion on this out of all honesty. You know, am I talking out my ass here, Snow? You can always be honest with me. But this is just what I think.
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry. I was dealing with something.
So essentially, if you're going to let's say Pinzone's robbing a bank. He has a mask on. The VCB UTL from the incident. You lose the vehicle. You lose everything. Somebody shows up. Ranger Pinzone shows up. No mask, wearing the exact same clothes. If you don't have any definitive evidence or circumstantial evidence, like a picture or something that can at least place someone bearing that strong resemblance at a scene, it might actually not be warrant for an arrest, but warrant for an investigation and a warrant for questioning. I feel like that's a big thing that this police department fails to do. Jumping the gun and saying
you're right.
You need to be able to back the fucking claim. If you cannot back the claim and you do not have evidence, then you cannot press the fucking charge. It's that fucking simple. All right. I know it's shitty, but out of all honesty, I get it. And you guys need to get that too. Need evidence.
I think,
investigate.
There's more issue. Well, that you're not wrong. All of that is correct. There is, I do find there to be an issue with a judge just not believing officers just because. I think if they can prove and say 100%, or if that officer's been charged with what's the fucking word, perjury, then sure they can judge at that point. But I feel like there's a lot of prejudice going around, and I think that's really fucked. That's something that definitely needs to be solved, because it's definitely affecting cases at this point.
Agreed.
I mean, it's affecting officers to the point where we don't want to go to bench trial with certain judges, which is really fucked. Honestly, we should be open to anyone and everyone.
To be honest, I talked to Antigone about it, and literally she just said any shit you have to say, just tell them, and they'll probably change it. So, I mean, but we don't know if that's 100% certain.
That's not how it works. I mean, they'd have to have a meeting with everybody involved. They don't just change it because of.
Listen, when I get sheriff,
Fred's absolutely right. The problem is that they've even denied stuff, or denied people, officers stating facts. Whether it's could be 1, 2, 3, 4 officers, and they still denied stuff before.
There is a lot of
And
circumstantial
that's
evidence that can be gathered. The weapon type, if they happen to have a similar weapon type on them, similar clothing minus the mask, okay? Maybe then you can build a stronger case for yourself and really, remember, you have 30 days to press charges. There's nothing wrong with playing the waiting game and building a case, all right? It might sound like it's a lot of work. I really don't believe it is.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I really don't like the fact that they don't trust cops' words in court. Doesn't
100%.
It seems to be officer dependent, which I think that needs to be something we work on changing as a department. Obviously, we're in a position like that because some bad stuff has happened, but it's unfair for them to throw us all into that pot.
Bingo.
And then even to cadets who haven't even had a chance to fucking make a mistake or lie or even do anything close to that, they're being judged before they've even done anything.
I have heard
that's really not. Oh, that's not okay. So
I've
that
heard
needs to
firsthand,
change.
Trooper, that they want to basically all testimony is useless. Okay, how'd that bench trial go, Kareem? It was an L, wasn't it? Listen, we were just talking about.
We gotta win, all right? He got contempt of court,
give
so.
a fuck about contempt. We didn't get the
Listen.
charges to take us an L.
Okay,
happened there?
yeah, tell us.
Not enough
Podium.
podium.
Okay, podium.
We were just literally talking about this. We can bring you into the loop after you're done presenting to the. to the
Okay,
room.
so the verdict was reached that we didn't have enough evidence for the charges of robbery, kidnapping, and reckless evading. One, because we didn't have, we couldn't tie him to the Sanchez that he was driving, which obviously we couldn't because he got away in it, and no one got a plate for it. And even if we got a plate for it, I don't know how that would be.
What would that have
tie him to
mattered? It was a stolen vehicle, right?
Exactly. So that's one. So the other one was the kidnapping. The witness went up there, and on one hand, he said, without a shadow of a doubt, that's the guy who did it. But on the other hand, when he was asked if there was any tattoos or scars, the witness said no, when clearly there was a tattoo of a lightning bolt on his left arm. That plus the fact that he said, so I have this paper bag, right? This is what the guy was wearing. You guys are at the bank. Was this the paper bag that he was wearing? Was this it? Okay, this wasn't enough. The witness pointed it out, said this is it, and this wasn't enough because the tattoo differentiated him from it. So that was that. Then the robbery. We didn't get a tie to the location of the actual robbery. because there was no DNA, there was no blood, there was no gun.
What about
that we
officers'
found.
eyes? Hello?
There was
3
like
cops
7
on the
officers.
ground doesn't mean shit, apparently. It's a fucking joke. This is
Exactly.
exactly what I'm talking
Our
about. Brett.
our testimony is fucked in the
Thing is,
court
we
of
didn't
law. I
even get a
agree
report, we only had
110%.
911,
So we had Frank identified, we had Dante identified, Pond identified outside, when the witness identified, but because the tattoo, it wasn't enough to tie him. And so basically we lost because we didn't have enough evidence. I think we had enough circumstantial evidence. It's very hard to get hard evidence in a bench trial. But enough circumstantial evidence should have been enough, but the ruling verdict was otherwise. So it is
All
what
right,
it is, right?
so I guess at every bank robbery, we need to start shooting all the criminals inside before they leave, so we have their
Hell
DNA
yeah.
on scene.
That's
Sounds
what I
good.
signed up for.
Thank you, DOJ. Appreciate you guys.
I'll get a
Easy
notepad out
clap.
and start write down everyone's like height with their weight on estimate.
Exactly.
Now,
So
I
the
think
little
so. Here's
details matter.
so here's the thing. Let me get the
Start taking
podium
pictures
real
of
quick.
them.
Podium.
Clap them until they don't rob
So
no
here's the
banks no
thing
more.
that we can start doing. If let's say we experience a robbery today, there's usually no shortage of units on scene. If you're going to take pictures of the robbers, don't be a dumb fuck about it. Get in position, snap a few quick photos, be done with it. Look for things that you can ID easily. Body markings like tattoos, clothing, masks, all right? You can build up the they can't tell us we don't have enough circumstantial evidence. I highly believe, Kareem, that if you guys had a picture at the scene, that this case might have been swayed in your guys' favor more so. But then you
100%.
never. But then again, you do never truly know. But if you have
You
3,
shouldn't need a fucking picture with 3 officers on the ground all saying
I
the
agree.
same thing.
I agree.
That's the problem. We shouldn't need a fucking picture for that. It's ridiculous.
I
That
agree.
needs to change.
I agree 110%. What we can do is, after they pin these stars officially on me, then we will start having frequent talks with the Department of Justice because, frankly, maybe what the issue is here is that there's just not enough communications on seeing what exactly it is they're looking for. But the thing that works against us here is that there is so many judges, and who knows if we have talks with certain judges that we're not, by not having talks with other judges, they're out of the loop. What we need to do is establish proper communication channels between everybody involved in cases, so we can find out exactly what it is. Did you guys stay behind to maybe ask Judge Habibi what exactly would be required in this? Like, did you ask him?
Well, he specifically said, podium, sorry.
Podium.
He specifically said we didn't have enough physical evidence, and I said, with all due respect, Your Honor, that's kind of an insult because I literally walked up and I had the mask that he was wearing that 3 officers and the witness identified. He
That you
said,
took off
"Yeah."
his person directly, correct? You took it off his.
I took it off his person directly. And I said, with all due respect, sir, where the hell does this mask come from? And he said, oh, that could be purchased at Burger Shot or any other thing like that. And I said, oh, okay.
But pretty much just because the witness didn't see
So
the tattoo, it
the
was
judge
thrown
is
out.
creating his own reasonable doubt then. That's interesting.
Well,
Nice
pretty
one.
much since the
Detail
judge,
matters.
pretty much since it sounds like Habibi says that the witness didn't see the tattoo was the reason it was thrown out.
Yes, but in as weird as it's gonna
If she's
sound,
gonna
in the
be a
judge's
hostage in a highly stressful environment, has to remember a tattoo of the person who's aiming a gun at them. Who did what? Also, wasn't the person aiming a gun at them? Was the person?
He's
in
in
the
a
back
state
the
of
bank the
duress.
entire time?
He's in a
So
state of
that was-
duress.
so that was also contested, the gun, because the witness got on the stand and John Paul asked him a question. He said,
I'm a
was I
spooky
pointing a
ghost
gun at
into
you?
15 months.
Or something along those lines. But the witness said that they were pointing guns. But at no point did the witness ever specify that it was John Paul holding a gun. But I thought that was all irrelevant because we're not even charging him with a fucking gun charge. And you don't need a gun to kidnap
I'm
somebody.
gonna be honest. That witness threw your guys' case pretty fucking hard on that.
That's what I'm
stand.
thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Because he went up there, and at first, all he had to do was go up there and say, "This is the guy. This is what I saw." He started off strong. He said, "I recognize his voice. He's wearing the same outfit. I put on the mask." He's like, oh, "That's the mask. Yep, that's him." Then he started saying he was having nightmares and he was having palpitations, and then he only gets 1 hour of sleep a day, and he fell asleep
Oh
on
my
the stand. And I was at that point, I was like, okay, let me go up there. So I went up there. I said the whole situation and everything, but I guess, it wasn't enough physical evidence. So we didn't have enough to tie him, which I think is weird because it's very hard to get, again, all the physical evidence you would normally have for a regular trial at a bench trial, especially considering the time frame from the point at which we lost the suspect to the point where he walked out our front door at Mission Road PD, which was about like 10 minutes. So
Well, here's the thing too. That conviction would have led to a raid warrant. 110 fucking %.
I think so.
I'm not sure how he hasn't been audited yet, to be honest.
Take that up with Richard Dark. He's in charge of financial
Would you like
crimes.
to audit him?
No.
I'll
What's
audit.
your answer, Frank?
I'll audit the fuck out of the motherfucker. I don't care.
Podium.
Oh, go for it.
How much is that? How much?
I'll
does
do
that
it if
consultant cost?
it comes down to it.
I mean, he just said he was broke in the courtroom.
Oh, really?
Oh,
fuck.
Yeah.
Probably
Also,
probably because he's been caught so many times.
Podium, real quick. Podium, just real quick. So Dante was talking to him after the court case, and yeah, he admitted to it after the court case was over. So obviously we can't do any sort of double jeopardy or anything like that, unfortunately. But he literally said
It's not
when he
double
went underneath
jeopardy when
Olympic-
they say they did it afterwards. That's completely different.
Is that really completely different?
It's not double jeopardy if you win a case and say, thanks, Your Honor, I did do it. That's not double jeopardy.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I'll put a warrant out for his arrest.
Don't put a warrant out for his arrest. How many officers heard him say it?
Me and Dante and Frank. We
Yeah, but
discussed the whole.
how would they believe officer testimony? at that
Apparently,
point?
officer testimony ain't shit.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I
three
guess.
officers heard it. That doesn't sound right.
Hold on. I guess we
should've
can
took a
try again.
video.
I guess we can try again because Frank, Dante, and I were all there, and he specifically said, "Hey, maybe you guys should be better at chasing a Sanchez 60 miles an hour up a hill, idiots." And then he also said when he went underneath the freeway, he literally stopped there and smoked a joint. That's all he did. Then I said, "Next time, John Paul," and he said, "Yeah, maybe next time." So yeah. But
Yeah, but you don't have ear scream. As a judge, I wouldn't believe you.
True.
I think you're crazy.
Hey, that is not double jeopardy at that point.
No, it's not. Brad's right. I'd go for it. Fuck it.
Fuck it. All
For
right,
it to be
let's get a
double
warrant out.
jeopardy, he would have to have been charged with the crime that you're pushing on him, and then
True,
you
true,
try and
true.
charge him again.
Very,
but
very
you didn't
true.
charge him. We didn't get any charges, so you're not.
Yeah,
not
he's
double
got
jeopardy.
contempt. That's it.
First, in
Okay,
this instance, I'm gonna tell you what you do. You go,
podium,
you
alright.
go. Yes, listen. You're gonna go before Judge Habibi. All three of you. You're gonna say, "Listen, this guy admitted it to us afterwards." You're gonna tell him exactly what he heard. Okay. You're gonna get the judge's opinion. You're gonna get a district attorney. You're gonna press the charges. This might take a little bit of time, but this is the way to go. Bam. You have 3 officer testimony, district attorney pushing a case appropriately. Okay. And then we'll see where this fucking shit goes. Reopen that fucker. Just do it right. Do not just put out a fucking warrant. If you're gonna do it the right
Oh
way.
hell no. I mean, that's all we have though. So I mean, that's not really gonna work.
It's an
I mean,
admittance of guilt
anything-
after the fact. It's not double jeopardy.
Right. I get
Did you
that.
get a picture of him saying it?
Yeah.
You might need it, mate.
I'm gonna
How
need some
hot
chat
was
bubbles.
it when he said it? Did you
Ah.
check the trunk?
Okay. Listen, I don't know. I don't think a warrant will actually
All
work.
right,
to be honest.
It's not going to be a warrant. It's
But,
going to have to be a court. It's going to charge. Have to be pressed by the DA office. So operation is in effect currently. If you see John Paul, question him about that case. Get him to admit to you that he did do it. Okay. The more officers. If you run into John Paul, be like, "Hey, I heard you beat that case." No, don't. None of this recording bullshit. It just get enough. If we get a fucking 3 more officers to say that he admitted it to them after the fact, bam. That turns into 6 officers all hearing the same fucking shit. The district attorney will press the charge without a fucking hesitation.
Yeah.
Okay, we can try that. Yeah.
Do
Sure,
it.
why
Yeah,
not?
make a little operation. It's a little operation, a little almost kind of like it's almost like an investigation, but I think it's the best course of action. Plus perjury.
Yeah.
Wait, so do you have to take picture of your ears so the judges know that you have ears?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
You
All right,
basically-
guys.
You have to, at a bank robbery now, you have to take a selfie of yourself on scene just to prove that you were actually there and it wasn't someone else taking the photo.
Gotcha. This meeting went on
Be careful,
for
guys.
a good hour, so I think that it's time for us to get out there. There's not a lot of stuff really occurring right now anyway, so I don't feel bad about it. But let's get out there. Kareem, if you want to put together a little operation and get officers to maybe, if they see John Paul, to talk to him about it and get him to admit that he did do it, fuck it. If he actually thinks he's protected by double jeopardy, he is mistaken.
I don't think he thinks he's protected by anything. I think he was just saying it. But he can also argue I was just joking.
Give me a heads up, guys.
Okay,
You guys are
perfect.
going to the
So we're gonna
funk
need more.
bunker,
So we're gonna need more.
All right, I'm going to go down and
Morning,
change.
He wants to hang a sock on the door.
Good morning,
Also, I gotta
Sheriff.
give back his
Just
shit.
give me a
Good
heads
morning.
up, man. I don't want that. I don't want that must. just
Sir,
sitting in
I
the
ran
room, you
into
know?
We should get a little
uh,
sign for the fuck
Mia
bunker.
Joy.
It's like needs cleaning. You like turn it around.
Good. We voted for it. It's
Yeah,
happening.
the fuck bunker.
It is what it is. Hey, how's it going, Gunner?
What's going on,
Googling,
Wolf? How you
Googling
doing?
Double Jeopardy.
Not too bad, not too bad. How's your?
It's not Double
your sessions
Jeopardy.
been going? You being getting better
Amazing.
at
You
driving?
can't beat a
Nope.
case and then talk
same
about how you
driving,
did
but
it.
Everything else is improving.
Shit. Okay. Well, hey, I mean, some improvement is good.
Might
right?
be worthy, going to court.
Good. Good to hear, Gunner. You be safe out there, right? Hey, daughter, do you need a partner?
Yeah.
I can't hear
Okay.
you if you're speaking. Anita.
That's what's up.
Sandwiches in peace.
Happy.
Is that straight?
Sean Pooh, thanks for the 23 months.
How are you going out?
Get it.
Brown, we should
no,
get
I'm
you like a
gonna
little
out of
sign
kind
that
of
hangs on the
came for
outside
the
here that we
meeting.
can flip
Hey, have
over
a
and
Underwood. Are you an FTO?